Well, here we go, boys. I was not planning on making a drone update video today. I was going to take a break from the drone content, and I was working on other projects for my main channel when I got a call from my girlfriend giving me the heads up on the latest developments. We're going to take a look at some of the news reports that are coming out. I've done 2 videos on the drone so far. They're both here on this channel. And in those videos, we came to the conclusion that there was, in our opinion, not an immediate nuclear weapons of mass destruction type danger. But now, according to the Daily Mail, the Mirror, Daily Express US, London Evening Standard, MSN, and many other news organizations, as you can see, this is being widely reported. New York radiation levels spike amid drone sightings as Americans told to prepare for the worst. This does not sound good. This doesn't sound good. Americans warned, prepare for worst. Radiation levels spike in New York City. A chilling warning has been sent to Americans amid drone sightings and apparent rises in radiation levels. The Geiger Counter World Map flagged 2 areas this week in the New York metropolitan area as exceeding the 200 counts per minute safety threshold, with similar alerts in nearby Connecticut. It follows speculations that drones might be searching for a nuclear warhead that went missing during the Cold War. According to author Gordon Chang, the radiation spikes could be linked to the drones. There have been reports of spikes in radiation in the New York metropolitan area. He told Forbes 2 of them, 1 on each side of the Hudson. That leads to the conclusion that maybe they're looking for an implanted nuclear weapon. In his latest book, Plan Red, China's Project to Destroy America, Chang discusses the looming possibility of a Chinese surprise attack on U.S. soil. He draws parallels between the present drone flap and the 2023 spy balloon crisis, when a Chinese craft was spotted in U.S. airspace. Chang believes that China's leadership is now poised to initiate a war against America. He insisted, at this point, we really need the President of the United States to actually address the American people and tell us what the federal government knows and what it doesn't know. I agree. Couldn't agree more with that statement. Outlining a grim prospect, he considered the risk of a collaboration among America's enemies. He continued, for more than a decade, U.S. officials have been worried about the North Koreans taking apart a device, smuggling the parts into the United States, and reassembling it in the location of their choice. This is not something which is just wild speculation, Chang added. He suggested that the mysterious drones could be operated by entities like Homeland Security or the FBI in a bid to locate nuclear arms. If the danger is serious enough, we could see the U.S. taking emergency action. So until we hear from the president, until we get more consistent information, then we have to plan for the worst. And here is a picture of the radiation spikes on both sides of the Hudson River. Radiation spikes have been reported at 2 sites on the East Coast. The aftermath of a dirty bomb explosion in the U.S. could plunge the nation into chaos. The deterioration of a nuclear device on American soil will not only cause panic, but it will cause, at least for some time, an inability of government to take care of the people. So people need to be able to have enough food, enough water. They need iodine pills. This is not a conversation that the American people have had for a very long time. This is getting scary. This is getting terrifying at this point. He also remarked on the complacency surrounding the defense of America's borders. Yeah, you think we've been letting anybody and everybody into this country freely. Of course, that's how they've been able to pull this off, if that is in fact what is going on. Furthermore, he suggested that World War III may have already, in a sense, started. We have a Russia that is waging war. We have a China that talks about war all the time. He highlighted ongoing conflicts involving major powers. China and Russia are involved in conflicts and wars on 3 continents, and we need the President of the United States to have an honest conversation with the American people about the state of the world, because this is not peacetime anymore. Let's go on.
Hi, baby.
Yeah, what's up?
I was just going to tell you, I just ordered us a bunch of potassium iodide.
Yeah, we need iodine pills. I was just about to say that. We need iodine pills.
I don't know if you want to buy some more, just in case, but I got 4. I bought $50 worth. I got 4 bottles.
Right on. All right, baby. Thank you. You're the best. I
love you so much.
appreciate you for being on top of this and for giving me the heads up so that I could do the video that I'm shooting right now.
Thank you. And yeah, you might want to tell other people to buy those pills just in case if they're worried about it. Do what we can do, control what we can.
Definitely. I love you too.
Bye, baby.
Bye. Oh, man. Here's a closer look at the map here. You can see this is from the Daily Mail. Apparently these are the radiation spikes, 175, 1048. I'm not sure what that means. Publicly accessible tool, GQ Electronics, Geiger Counter World Map, uncovered 2 spots in New York City that saw a spike in radioactive particle emissions in counts per minute this week. Some link the radiation events to the region's wave of mystery drone sightings. This site says, when you talk about radiation, clearly this could be one of the things that the drones are doing. Oh, this is from the same guy, Chang. And then this is something else that was brought to my attention is that the website, the Geiger Counter World Map, it no longer shows these spikes, which would indicate to me that they're once again trying to suppress the truth from the American public, keep us in the dark, and keep us in danger until they absolutely have no other choice but to tell us the truth. This is highly concerning. This is an extremely dangerous situation. I advise you to buy iodine pills now. This is ridiculous. For starters, it runs counter to the official stance issued jointly by the Department of Homeland Security, the FBI, the FAA, and the Pentagon, who all claim that the drones do not currently present a national security or public safety risk. We knew it was bullshit the whole time. You could feel it in your bones. As soon as I started seeing the stuff come out about this, I knew something was up. Yeah, and then even Ryan Graves, they assured me that's not the case. Navy veteran and former fighter pilot Lieutenant Ryan Graves told podcaster Joe Rogan in a recent interview. We reviewed that interview here on the channel in my drone deep dive video. And now here we are talking about nukes once again. Was Lieutenant Ryan Graves and the other gentleman, Ryan Macbeth, I think his name was, were they both wrong? I'm sitting here and I'm trying to figure out what exactly does it mean that they detected those levels, 200 counts per minute. Like, what exactly does that mean? And this is from the Standard. And it says, I'm going to read this to you guys. Bear with me here. It's important. Recent spikes in radiation levels across New York have prompted a slew of conspiracy theories linked to the sightings of drones and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so here we go. Stay with me, guys. This is important. Reports claim the Geiger Counter World Map recorded radiation levels of around 200 counts per minute, CPM, in the past week in the New York and New Jersey metro area. One area in the Bronx appeared to clock a radiation reading of 1,048 CPM, prompting concern about what caused the radiation increase and what's being done about it. CPM readings can vary massively depending on the device, but according to the Radiation Network, anything between 5 and 60 CPM is considered relatively normal. Higher than typical readings of over 100 CPM suggest elevated levels of radiation that should be investigated and could potentially impact human health depending on exposure time. Speculation around the heightened radiation comes at a time people recorded seeing drones in the skies. American residents across the East Coast have been reporting sightings of drones, blah, 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 blah. Here is the map. You see right there, 1,048 in the Bronx, 175 right here. What is causing those spikes? Who's to say? They won't tell us a thing. The government is silent. A representative from the White House has downplayed any serious risk, saying investigations haven't found anything anomalous or any national security or public safety risks over the civilian airspace in New Jersey and other states in the Northeast. Let me ask you this honestly. Do you trust the government? Do you believe everything the government tells you after everything we've seen in the past 4 years? Let me know in the comments. I don't. This is crazy. I want to see if there's anything on YouTube about this. All right, here we go. I don't know. This is from 4 days ago, 3 days ago. There's nothing. Radiation. Oh, here's one right here.
How's it going? Welcome to this video. Apparently, there's a new angle on this drone thing happening in New York and New Jersey. Radiation levels in New York spike as mysterious drones terrorize the Northeast. Cold because...
So he's pretty much just going to say the same thing that I just told y'all. Anyways, I just found out about this. I just heard about these news reports. It's widely reported from many credible news sources. I'm not seeing many people talk about this. There's been radiation spikes documented. Let me see here. What else? Fact check. Okay, from ABC News fact check, drones were not tracking missing radioactive material in New Jersey. A theory that missing radioactive material in New Jersey could be linked to the string of mysterious drone sightings in the state has been disproven, according to the Department of Energy and related officials. The link between the alleged drone sightings and radioactive material stemmed from the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission issuing an alert on December 5th. I thought it was December 2nd. That may be an inaccuracy right there. That stated a piece of medical equipment used for cancer scans had been lost in transit, not translation, 3 days prior. The mayor of Belleville, I thought it was Bellevue. I've been getting bombarded with so much drone information. My brain is starting to feel like tapioca. The mayor of Belleville, New Jersey, Michael Mellon, further stoked these theories during an interview on Fox News. Yeah, we watched that interview here on the channel. It was a shipment. It arrived. It was gone. Blah, blah, blah. Ocean's 11. Freaking George Clooney, Brad Pitt, and that one little Chinese guy got in there and stole the freaking nuke. The shipping container in question departed from Naja Cancer Center in Newfield, New Jersey, and contained an Eckert and Ziegler model HEGL-0132 device that arrived at its destination damaged and empty, according to the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission's original notice. The device contains trace amounts of radioactive isotope germanium-68, which is used as a radiation source for one of the cancer center's CAT scan machines. James Dalzell, MD, at the Naja Center, told ABC News on Tuesday that the missing material has been found and has been disposed of properly. Okay, so I talked about in my previous video how the medical device missing, the radioactive material that they lost in that shipment, could be a red herring that was throwing us off of the trail that led to the real danger. And it's seemingly more and more like that may be accurate. In a statement to ABC News on Tuesday, the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection has said that the device has a very low-level radiation source that is approved for shipping through common carriers like FedEx. It has been located, repackaged, and sent to the manufacturer from the FedEx shipping facility where it was misplaced. All right, so there's that. We can put that one to bed. The whole missing medical device radiation thing, I don't care about that anymore. They're hammering that. It's also the first search result when you type in radiation levels New York into Google. So plan for the worst. That's what I'm doing. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. I'm going to keep living my life, but I'm taking precautions myself to give myself the best chance of survival and health pending a freaking nuclear attack on American soil. And I feel like you should be doing the same. Why have they changed the results on the Geiger counter website? Why does it no longer show the spikes? I don't know, but it feels like they could be trying to suppress this information from getting out. So I'm putting it out here on my second YouTube channel, not even monetized yet, less than 100 subscribers. Share the video, send it to your family and your friends, get the word out. Better safe than sorry. Do I hope I'm wrong? I would love nothing more than to get back on here and tell you guys that I was all wrong. But I would not feel right keeping silent when this has just been brought to my attention. So I don't know. Prepare for the worst has a ominous ring to it. But that's all I've got for now. Radiation spikes in New York, both sides of the Hudson. You guys look into this for yourself. Let me know what you think. I'm not seeing many videos on this as of right now, but people need to know. So stay ready so you don't got to get ready. And that's about it for now. Later.